Alright gamers, welcome to my channel. So yeah, I've actually got a Nintendo Switch OLED which I have kept like about I think 2 years now, and I think this is one of the greatest handheld ever to be invented, to be created. So yeah, as you all know the news, right? Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, and it just came out yesterday, I think a day ago, the trailer. So I downloaded the app for my Nintendo Switch, and I'm gonna watch this and give my reaction video for this new Switch 2 handheld. So let's watch it together and see how this handheld is all about. Actually, I've watched once already on Beats and Up channel. I watched it on his channel already, and I think it's really something else, man. This Switch 2. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. But before that, okay, I think this Nintendo Switch 2 will be out in April 2025, and the price is gonna be like about 400 US dollars. That's what they'll predict. So it's not revealed yet. It's not sure yet, but that is what they announce. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so I begin with the first switch. I think this is Switch Lite. That wasn't a Switch OLED. So this is the Switch 2, which is enlarged. The size I think is like 8-inch. So it's like, they say it's kind of like a ASMR video of the Switch without any music, background music or sound. It's just the Nintendo theme music, controller enlarged. Okay, well, let's go back a little bit here. This is the one I would like to discuss about with regards to this kickstand. So how would you all think about this kickstand? Is this a better design than the OLED? Like this? Or would you prefer the Switch 2 kickstand? So this design, I don't know why they decided to change, because there will not be any logo at the back. There is a logo here. All right, so they took it out, and the kickstand would just be like a railing like that, I think, the design. So I don't know. So if you feel it like this, I know it doesn't really, a lot of people like say like it doesn't really matter because it's just a kickstand to support it and stuff like that. But aesthetically, does it look better, than the OLED? So it's up, you guys can discuss about it and just put in the comments which do you prefer, the first point. All right, let's go. Let's see what's next. All right, wait, it definitely could bend like really until, which is similar to this. It could bend all the way down. I think the same, it bent the same angle. All right, it looks like it could bend to the same angle. So not all the way down, but it's already like very flat already. So that is the design. It looks thicker, like on the side. Definitely because the size is larger, so I think it's thicker than this. They already have the mock-up of the Switch 2, right? So I'm sure they know that it's larger by an inch. It's 8-inch and it's thicker. Probably thicker because it's a higher processing uh, computer inside, so processor inside. So that's why the Switch 2 has to be larger, because due to all the threats from the other handhelds, yeah. So I think they decided they have to do something about it. They can't just stick to 720. So they need to upgrade, because they're losing, I think, a lot of handheld users, I think, from the current situation, with all the other handheld which are coming in really fast from last year onwards, and now this year especially we can see a lot more handhelds coming in. Let's take a look. What's next? Okay, the controllers are larger. If the way they bump up, I think it's by like, it looks like larger by 20%. So it goes up like kind of like this. So currently I'm using this. It feels like it's within the length of my palm, but I think the Switch 2 will be like more than your palm already. It'll be sticking out already. You can see. So it's not like holding like that. It's like coming out. It's more of like, I think, Lenovo Legion Go kind of size. All right, let's continue. Okay, this is the color. So Switch, I think the controllers are all like, you got the other colors as well. So I think that their new theme color, like faded red, kind of like cream, So I'm not sure whether the buttons are larger, and the what they call this, the controller here is also larger. I'm not sure whether the analog, both of these analog, I think it's definitely larger. So if you look at the photos, with the comparison of the controller, it looks larger, and also the buttons. So this is like Switch 2, the mock handheld, which they have printed out from 3D printer, and this is the Switch OLED. So the size comparison that I would from the I searched this photo in Google and it came up. So I think the analog is definitely larger. It looks larger by 10, 15. I think everything is just larger by 20% to me. It just feels like that. So if you can take a look, it's also similar. We have all these two player buttons here, left and right. So it's very much similar. Okay, on this side of the controller, if you look, there's this, I don't know, there's this connector here. I think it's something to connect, to charge. I don't know whether, I'm unsure what is this for. Why do they need a connector here? Because the original ones they do not have, and the Joy-Con controller are, I think, charged wirelessly or automatically, so I do not need to charge these two things on its own. So I don't know what's that purpose for. I don't know what's this purpose for there. So something different. Okay, it's a baby blue color. Oh, there's also another okay. All right, same goes to here. All right, I'm not so sure what's this for, because Switch OLED do not have. So we have yet to find out and see what's that. Why do they do it like that, Okay, we gotta take a look at that part there. So it's definitely much more different from the previous controller. As you can see, there's this case that comes up, and they color it as well, but the old one doesn't have. You see, the old one is kind of like there's a hole inside, so it's kind of like it's not covered. So I think this is just aesthetically make it nicer color. I mean, could they cover it and they put color to it as well. So I think this is part of the design. Okay, when they turn it like that, right, it looks like it's, I think it's similar. I think it's kind of similar tech. All right, I think the analog stick won't change much. So the technology of the analog is very responsive and it's very good, including the one that I'm using right now. So I think it's okay. All right, I think this part of the video, I think that part of the video, the one like with the mouse kind of thing, is a new concept. Probably you can play game like with this mouse tech on it, just like the FPS mode for Lenovo Legion Go. I'm not so sure. All right, let's see what's next. All right, okay, there's a connector there, definitely. So they opt for this kind of connection, the controller to the switch 2. Probably is to charge it, but the OLED doesn't have that, so it doesn't, I think it's charged it like wirelessly. I'm not so sure about this. Why did they do this, Okay, it's magnet, as we all know, we've seen already. I think that was why they wanted to do magnet, that they need to do this connector there. I think instead of slip it in like this, switch 2, I think they want to make it like kind of like a larger, it's like a Pro Max kind of thing. Pro Max concept, like iPad Pro Max, like iPad Pro is Switch OLED. I think it's something, the main purpose is like that. Let's continue. Okay, Super Mario game, Mario Kart. All right, just this dock, right? It's not so square anymore. You can see there's a round edges here. So they put a logo there, so it looks different compared to the OLED version. They go for this color here, so there's no ring lights there. So I guess that's why they want to do the cover there here, because a lot of our handhelds now there's lights, RGB lights like Lenovo Legion Go, Asus ROG Ally and all that. So I don't think they want to do that, so they just put color cover, that's why they do it like that, to make it like to follow the trend of controllers that have the ring RGB lights ring. Okay, let's continue. All right, there's this joystick, as we all know. It's also still magnet, like that. They connect it like a magnet, so this is really good as well if you want to connect dock mode and play it on a large screen. So they have everything here, which is similar to the concept for Nintendo Switch OLED and Switch 2. So this is really nice. The shape is the same. All right, this is also very nice, but I think it's going to be bigger. Definitely it's going to be bigger than this. All right, yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, this is really good because the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games you can play as well as Nintendo Switch games. So so the older games we all can still play on the Nintendo Switch 2. But I think the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, the next generation games, which needs a higher uh, processor, will not be able to play on the Nintendo Switch OLED. So I think a lot of games will bump up to higher graphics with Nintendo Switch 2. Probably the next Zelda game, you can't play it on Nintendo Switch OLED, man. I think sadly to say that, I think a lot of Nintendo Switch OLED gamers, right, who have this now might need to upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 for those who are playing Zelda or Super Mario games. They need to upgrade because I think the next generation games are need higher processor than this what we have today. Okay, let's continue. All right, April the 2nd, 2025 will be held around the world. Okay, so I think that's about it. So this is it, Nintendo Switch OLED 2. What do you all think about it? Is it going to be... Are you guys going to upgrade with your current Nintendo Switch OLED to Nintendo Switch 2? Or you guys gonna just wait for a bit, probably give it a year or so? For me, I think it's going to be really good response, knowing that there's so many Nintendo's Switch users out there. So it's definitely going to be selling like in the millions, I think. So it's gonna be sold out, and it's gonna be a waiting list. So I think even though it's coming out in April, we won't be getting this like anytime soon in my region. Probably I need to wait like another 6 more months, I think, until the end of the year. Then I could get it and try it. But I would like to see some of the reviews online first for those early people who get this Nintendo Switch and the games that they're playing, and to see what the graphics are. There's so much we do not know yet. It's going to be out pretty soon because now it's January, February, March, April. It's going to be out in April, and so once it's out, it's definitely going to be... Someone's definitely going to play those old games first. I think like Zelda and all that, it's not going to be out. Any new story of it, it's not going to be out yet for, I think, the next generation Switch gameplay. So we're still going to see those old games, and the graphics, I think it's going to be like probably HD, not 720p, probably like, probably resolution is going to be like, I don't know whether it's going to be 1440p or just a HD or, full HD. So we have yet to see. Yeah, these are the two graphics they're going to achieve, and we do not know what's the FPS like. Will it be 60? Will it be 30? Will it be 60? So, but it's still going to be good. The screen I think for me, the screen is going to be OLED. It's definitely going to be the same. So it's going to be really, if it's OLED, then it's really, really good. Okay, I think that's about it. Just for my reaction video about the Nintendo Switch 2, and just want to share it in my channel. I just want to say thanks to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, just want to say, guys, enjoy gaming, be happy, and cool always, alright? Also, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.